Hello.
Hey, brother, it's Dean.
Hello, hello. How are you, mate? How
I'm
are you?
good, man. On time?
Oh my gosh. Here's Martin, Radio Bloodstream. How are you, mate?
Good, my brother. How are you doing, man?
Oh my gosh. How's LA these days?
Mm, good. With the exception of COVID, good.
So everybody's healthy and well in the family,
Yes,
Dean?
sir. Everything's good, bro.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Um,
Awesome.
obviously, I have a few questions. So because well, that was the first one. About the COVID-19. If everybody well in a family, everybody's okay.
Yes,
So,
sir.
can you hear me? Okay? Can you hear me
I can
fine?
speak.
Good, good. All right, great. Um, well, I'm a big fan of the Dead Daisies. Obviously, you playing a different project as well. I know, but let's talk about the Dead Daisies today.
Yes, sir.
I was watching you guys last year and the year before in UK when you toured in UK, and
Hmm.
I have the honor to do interview with John Corabi.
Awesome.
And unfortunately, there was a change in the band
Yes,
with
sir.
the Glenn Hughes. So,
Right.
how do you feel with the change? First, tell me,
Well,
Dean.
I'm really close to John and to Marco both. So it was kind of a bummer, at first, but bringing Glenn in, it's been really, really good, dude. I mean, he's an icon and he's an old soul. He's a good guy and an incredible bassist singer, man. I mean, you really can't get any better than that. So, at first it was like, well, how's he going to fit? Is he going to like being in this band because he's been on his own for so long? And he fit right in, bro. And it's been great. That's all I can.
Oh,
Really great.
that's good. That's fantastic. And hold on, let me just adjust something here for quick. Yeah,
Okay.
so people can see you as well. Yeah. I have a Dean Castronovo from Dead Daisies on a Skype call from directly from LA today,
Yes, sir.
and he's the drummer for about what 3 years now. Dean, you drum?
Yeah, it started 2017, the end of 2017. So I've been here a while.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying to be part of the Dead Daisies,
I,
Dean?
I love it. I love the band. I love the band members. Great. The music's really fun. I mean, you can't complain. It's a great band. I mean, you can't get any better than this. There's some pretty monster players in this band. So
Yes, yes, yes. Well, how are you keeping yourself busy, Dean? Because I can see a couple guys do some kind of playthroughs and pajamas stuff. So are you keeping yourself busy or what are you doing?
not, to be honest with you, bro, with COVID-19, it's been all about just staying low.
Oh my
I
God.
mean, I proceed to pick up whatever prescriptions I need for my wife and myself, and I go to the gas station and I drive my car. I don't do a whole lot, man. I mean, and,
Right.
and I do easy. So, with the lockdown and stuff, it's been really cool to just kind of sit down and realize what's important. And it's been so great for me, just realizing that family is so much more important than all the rest of this stuff. I mean, I love the band, I love doing what I do, but my family, my little grandson just came over today. He's coming to hang right now. He's in the house right now. I'm having a cigarette in the garage. I'm not allowed to go in the house for the
Oh,
cigarette.
so
So,
they send you to the doghouse
dude, I'm too
with
long. Cigarettes. But, I realize what's important in my life, and
yeah.
family, man. Really, really, it's just being close to family. That's really shown me what's near and dear to my heart. And we're doing a lot of stuff for the Dead Daisies. We're doing a lot of social media, and a
Yes.
lot of this Dino's car karaoke and all this stuff for the Dead Daisies. But just being with my family, man. I mean, that's at the end of the day, dude. When you're 70 years old, I'm not though. But when you're 70 or 80 years old and music's been hung up, what do you got? You got family, and
Yes,
I've really
yes, that's true. Absolutely, absolutely agree with you. We're getting at the age, we start, realizing, that it's about different things. as well. The family is actually the the something where you can go back, and you can always count on it. There's always place where you can go no matter what happened. There's a place where you can go. That's the family. Is it the same thing for you?
Oh, totally, bro. I mean, again, I'm used to, we were supposed to be on that. We were supposed to start rehearsals with the Daisies on April 17th and be out on the road with, doing shows with Foreigner and Judas Priest and our own shows and stuff. And,
right.
And when it got canceled, I mean, of course, I was like devastated. Like, dang, I've been off the road for a year.
Yeah, I know.
Now for a year and a half. And I'm like, man, but it's really, as a bummer as it was really good for me to just hone in on what's important and
right.
My family's me in my life.
Yes, absolutely. So speaking of these live shows, so any sign of you guys might be playing Go Back on the Road? What do you think?
Yeah, well, when we were there was talk about us starting rehearsals in January, and back out there with Judas Priest and Foreigner. Those shows have been they've been rescheduled, so I'm not sure the date. We have to talk to David Edwards, our manager, but
right.
We're out and we're going. Everything that was supposed to happen in 2020 is going to happen in 2021. So
right.
We're going to be, I only got 6 months more of the social media stuff and doing this kind of stuff, and then we're back out playing, which is great.
Well, so did you enjoy there was a live show last weekend? What did you?
Yeah, with
the streaming.
The Syracuse, yeah, but it was a virtual live show. We had done the recordings and stuff, and we played all together and stuff like that.
Right.
And it went out, and it was a lot of fun. It was great. Yeah. I think it was really finally all of us. We've been doing these acoustic versions of our songs, which has been really really cool because we've never done versions of this new. So it came out really really great, and I think the fans seem to love it. So I think we're good.
Awesome. So you just released the Unspoken. That was the first EP with Glenn Hughes.
Yes.
Any difference, in the different arrangement, or who's actually behind the music and lyrics on this song?
Well, it's I think it's Glenn's song. From what I remember, Glenn wrote this, and I think Doug collaborated a little bit with him on this. But Unspoken is kind of it's a Glenn Hughes song. I mean, when I heard it, first thing I thought was Bob O'Reilly. I thought, man, this is a Who song because all the cool drum stuff I get to do in it. Of course, as long as there's cool drum stuff, I don't care what's happening in between. But
you are a singer as well, so how you cope with the drumming thing? Are you okay with that? Because it's going to be a little bit difficult, isn't it?
Well, it's great for me. I'm doing the backgrounds with Glenn. There's only two of us that sing in this band now that Marco's gone. So
right.
When band there was three of us singing, now there's just two, Glenn and myself, but it's worked out great. Glenn doesn't need any help, dude. I mean, he's so darn good. It's like, well, if it's broken, don't fix it. He's so good. And I believe he's 67, 66. I'm not sure exactly the age, but his voice sounds better than he did back in the day. I mean, he sounds the same, if not better. It's stronger. It's incredible. And his bass playing as a drummer bassist, a combination, dude, it fits like a glove. He's ridiculous. Because he's a very aggressive bassist. He plays kind of on the top of the beat, and he's very percussive. He reminds me a lot of Geezer Butler in some ways, and I love Geezer Butler. I've worked with Geese, on a few records and stuff, and it's just incredible to work with him. I mean, he has his own pocket, and I just fit right in with him. It's great.
Oh, that's good because they always what they saying. The drummer with the bass got to come along because that's the foundation of the band, is it?
Yes, sir. Oh, totally, dude. And with he and I mean, yeah, it's a freight train, bro.
And he plays with the toothpick from the top, or he play with the fingers, the bass.
He plays with a pick. I mean, he's definitely a pick player. I don't remember him playing with the fingers a lot on this record.
Yeah.
He plays pick, but when he plays, man, he's very aggressive. And I fit in really good with aggressive bass players because, especially with him playing percussively, because he really digs in. it's easy to just you watch him play and you just want to just dive in with the guy. He's so good.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You know, it's about the team. You know, once the team fits together, you know, that's what it's all about, is it? You know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely, is it? So once the team together, everything's go much better, much easier. Everything goes well, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So Deen, anything else you guys maybe release soon, or what's the status with that? Are you playing? Are you working on another song, or what are you doing now?
The record's done, and I'm not sure exactly how many songs we're going to release off this record before the record is released. It was supposed to be released in January, I think, or February of this year, but of course with COVID,
yes.
we pushed it back. So I believe it's coming out maybe either in, don't quote me on this, but in August, possibly, or maybe the first of the year when we start getting gearing up for the tour. So I'm not sure exactly when it's coming. So we're going to do some acoustic versions of these songs and some older stuff like we did at the Taste of Syracuse. I ended up singing lead on Fortunate Son, which was a lot of fun. So we're just going to do what David Edwards, the manager, wants us to do. He thinks, he's got brain with this stuff, and he's got a good vision on what we should do without giving away the entire record right now, because we don't want to give it all away.
Of course not. Of course not.
Record. So we'll just see what happens, man. We take it day by day.
Yes. So now it's the family time, as you mentioned before. So are you guys doing anything fun?
Well, like I said, my grandson just got here about 15 minutes ago, so he wants to wrestle with me, of course, and go crazy. And we just got a new puppy. I just got a new French bulldog, which is great.
Oh boy, keep you busy. That won't keep you busy.
Oh yeah, dude. So the grandson's in there, tearing it up with the puppy, and I'm working today. This is my work day, so I'm doing interviews, doing interviews for the next 2 or 3 hours, which is great.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm happy. For that you can join your family. How many kids you have, Dean? If I may ask.
I got 4 kids, dude, and 2 grandkids. I'm collecting them and trading them.
Oh my God! So you must be extremely busy now.
Yeah. But my oldest son, Kyle, he's going to be 30 this year. He's in a band called Wednesday 13, which is kind of a metal band, with
what's the name? Say again.
Wednesday 13.
Wednesday 13. I gotta wrote it down to take a look. Wednesday 13.
Yeah, it's the lead singer from the Murder Dolls with Joey Jordison.
Oh.
And he's got his own little side project, and Kyle's playing drums, and he's been writing songs with the band and stuff. He's much more talented than I am, dude. I can play drums, and that boy plays guitar, bass, keyboards, drums. He sings, and he writes his own stuff. He's pretty amazing. He definitely smokes me in every way. So very, very proud. He's doing that. And he's also starting to work on film scores. He wants to do scoring for movies.
Really? Wow. That's interesting.
To do that kind of thing. So
all right.
That's where his direction is. That's where he wants to go. So hoping I can get him, some ins with some of these these movie producers and stuff, see if we can get him to do some stuff like that.
Oh, cool. That would be nice. Yeah. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
So
who's a baseball player? He wants to be a baseball player. That's it. I want to be a pitcher. I want to play baseball pro. And I'm like, dude, you go for it. You do what you one music. But I've got the family. 2 musicians. Oh Lord, God help me.
Well, it's in a family. Everybody have to understand. They need to. They know it's gonna happen. That will happen. Yeah. So. Exactly. But you playing the drums. I was looking on on a Wikipedia somewhere, and you playing drums. From when you're 6. So you.
Old, yeah.
And you've been around, with all kind of bands. You supporting the Black Sabbath as well,
Yeah.
So how was that? How was that? Let's go back to '85. How was the show? Tell us.
Gosh, '85. I think I was in Wild Dogs at the time. And I was doing stuff with Wild Dogs, Tony McAlpine, and I was kind of like the house drummer for Shrapnel Records, Mike Varney and Shrapnel Records. So there were 2 drummers on the label. There was the metal drummer, which was me, and then there was the kind of fusion drummer, which was Atma Anur, who's a monster drummer. Yeah. So whenever Varney had a shredder guy that played more metal, he put me on it. And when he had another guy that was more fusion, he put, Atma on those records. So those are the things I did from like 80, gosh, I think 84 to 87.
Right.
87 and then I joined Bad English.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, good times.
No, I can imagine. So you okay to so obviously we can't you can't say, guys, when you go back on a tour, when you go back hit the road again. Obviously everything was canceled. England is pretty bad with this COVID, by the way, as well. So probably the worst in Europe.
Yes.
So looks like we probably see you sometimes next year. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely, bro. We start rehearsals in January. I'm thinking, February or March.
Yep.
In that time, we're gonna just start busting hump, man. We're gonna go everywhere.
Yeah.
Go this year. So, I mean, I think the first shows we were supposed to do were in Germany.
Yes.
And I know Germany got hit hard, man, like ultra.
Yes.
So it was like, well, yeah, we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
No, dude,
absolutely nuts at this time. Yeah. All right. Is any way you can tell us, what kind of car you have? Because I saw you enjoyed the new car, because we haven't seen, obviously you covered the mark, what the brand is. Tell us, what is it?
It's a 2020 BMW M8 competition. It's 700.
Oh my gosh.
Freaking rocket, dude. And that's the thing. That's what I do. I go to the pharmacy and the gas station and I just drive around. So,
oh my God.
I got the car bug when I joined Bad English, because Neil is a car freak. That man has more cars than Jesus. It's ridiculous. And I got bug from him. It's like, well, I could never get Lamborghinis or Ferraris. I mean, I did a couple of times, but I could never keep up. So I would get stuff like Vipers and a couple, Ferraris and stuff like that. But this M8 competition is just unreal. Out of all the cars I've owned, this one by far is the nicest car and the fastest car I've ever owned. I love that thing. It's a luxurious. It's fast, and I just, I'm a car freak. I love them. If I could do anything other than drumming, it'd be racing and golfing.
Yeah. So what's your handicap?
I have no handicap, dude. They call me Mike Mulligan. I'm so terrible, dude. But the neat thing is, dude, I got nice clubs and I look great going out there. So everybody at the clubhouse goes, oh, this guy must be good. Look at all the nice clubs he's got. And then I'm always wanting to go, well, let's do the back nine. It's much more challenging. No, I just don't want to do much stuff from the clubhouse.
Oh boy. Oh my gosh. What's your favorite course?
My favorite what?
Course. What's the golf course? Which one is the?
Oh gosh, the place that I played the most is here in Santa Morgan. It's Creekside, and really challenging. It was designed by Peter Jacobsen, the golf pro Peter Jacobsen.
All right.
So it ain't easy, but then again, any golf course, no matter where I'm at, is not easy for me. I'm just out there hanging out with.
It's important to hang out with friends and have some fun, is it?
Exactly. We got one guy that drives the cart, and he drinks all the beer, and I just watch him, and I just go out and hit balls. I'm not a drinker, so that's it. We just go out on nice days, because in Oregon where I live, there's the nice days are few and far between, bro. You never get them. You just never know. Like today, it's going to be like 75, but it's overcast, so it's like there's no.
It's for some apparent reason from when they locked down the UK for about 2 months. We have blue skies. I never, I've been in UK for 5 years now. I never see this like before. It was always like a rainy or drizzling, or sun was very, very rare thing. But at this time, it's like unbelievable. But it's coming back. We're going back to the work now. It's coming, all the weather, nice UK weather coming back. So yeah. Good. Anyway, so are you playing golf when it's raining as well, or just?
No, dude. I'm a fair weather golfer, man. I won't go out in the rain. Sorry, but
fair enough. How far is the car is going? What's the gas mileage on the car?
Just no way, man. I'm not going out in that.
What's the speed mile? What's the speed limit in LA?
Oh yeah, well, I live in Oregon, bro, but it's same as LA time. But the speed limit in LA is slow and slower.
Slow and slower.
Little track. I hope the Salem police are watching, but I have this track. It goes up by a funeral home where my father's been buried. He was buried about 9 months ago, and you go over the hill, and it's just a straightaway with nothing there, just like wheat fields. So I can get it up to 130, 140, just blazing, and then it goes through.
Oh my gosh!
So I just, I'm, cruising the corners at, taking 25-mile-an-hour corners at 70. It's been great.
Oh my goodness! All right. So what's the gas mileage on this? Do you watch the gas mileage on that one?
Miles, 6 gallons to the mile. It sucks.
Oh, that's
it sucks.
You got a heavy foot. You got a heavy foot, mate.
You got it. Sometimes you just got to splurge, and that's the only thing I love doing is driving and hitting some balls around for golf. So that's my hobbies.
At least the streets are very, very empty, pretty much, are they, or just?
Oh, yeah. On my track, there's nobody there. I mean, nobody.
Yes.
So it works out.
Okay, cool. All right. Hopefully, Deen, we'll see the Dead Daisies live soon on the road. So hopefully we can meet each other somewhere. And your hair's fine. Your hair absolutely fine. Yeah, you look. I'm looking at you look absolutely fine. Yeah. Look at me. That's the style. It's the style. When you in my family, that's everybody bald. So.
Oh, I got you, man. I hear you.
Yeah. So, obviously, I don't have. I'm not even. No. Don't go there. Anyway, so hopefully, we'll see you. We see you guys, soon on the road,
Yes,
with the new setup, the new album, the new playlist, and I wish you all the best. All the best to your family. Enjoy the family time. And I thank you very much for your time, Deen. Thank you very much for being on a show with us today.
We're talking about cars and golf. I love that.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, we can continue. I have time, so it's up to you.
Interview at 11:30, and then 12, and then 12:30. I'm busting hump.
I can imagine. Yeah, I know the label guys keep you busy. So
yes, it's all good. God bless them, man. At least I'm doing something.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Deen. I appreciate your time, and all the best to your band and your family. All right.
All right.
Take care.
God bless
Cheers. You too. Thanks. Thanks. Bye bye. Okay. Thanks. So yeah, thank you very much. That was a Deen Castronovo from the Dead Daisies. Absolutely, that was a crazy interview. I think that was the best interview so far I had. So I hope you enjoy as well. Yeah, we have the unspoken song on Radio Bloodstream already spinning, so you can check the radiobloodstream.com. And I'll try if I can play the song somewhere. Yeah, I think I have the song here. So let's play the tune for you guys, so you can enjoy the unspoken from the Dead Daisies. Let's see if this is gonna play or not. Hopefully it will, because it's unprepared. So hopefully this will work. Let's see. Hopefully. Hold on, still nothing. There he is, unspoken. Dead Daisies. Dead Daisies with Glenn Hughes as a frontman. First single released by the Dead Daisies. And we just... Uh-oh. It's not supposed to happen, but it plays again. So let me turn it off. One sec. Yep. So, yeah. The Daisies, Unspoken, with the new frontman, Glenn Hughes. If I'm not mistaken, he used to be part of Deep Purple. And we just finished an interview with Deen Castronovo, the bassman, the drummer. Very fun, and very good chat we have with Deen. Talk about cars and golf courses and how he joined his family. Now he got the time. So, and yep, I hope you enjoy, as I did enjoy, and keep listening. Bloodstream.com. So we have the track on our playlist already, and we just finished the track as we speak. So enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend, and hope you guys all safe. Stay safe, and I love you all. See ya. Bye.